Viserys is named ruler. After 9 years and 172 years before Daenerys is conceived, a light-haired young lady manhandles a winged serpent in a yard. She welcomes the staff and enters a cart with her woman in pausing. They show up in Ruler's Landing. Rhaenyra visits the Sovereign, vigorously pregnant. The Sovereign tells her conceiving an offspring is their obligation as ladies. The Ocean Snake Master Corlys cautions the gathering of another danger, the crab feeder. Rhaenyra joins the gathering yet serves drinks. They examine an impending competition as Lord anticipates that a child should be conceived. Rhaenyra makes a harsh face in private. She goes to the Iron High position and meets an uncle demon. He gives her an endowment of a neckband. Rhaenyra then investigations a book with her servant. They concentrate on history. The ruler has a ulcerous growth on his back. The maestras jab at it, however everybody will stay quiet about it. The Overrain has a steaming shower and visits with the ruler. They examine Rhaenyra. The Lord guarantees Aemma the child will be a kid. He had a fantasy. Aemma says she has had enough. 5 bombed pregnancies in 10 years. Daemon shows up before the city watch. He says now is the ideal time to get serious about wrongdoing in the city. The soldiers cheer and go out to bust heads. They are savage and moved appendages and privates and executing. The Lord is excessively troubled. Daemon is disobedient before the chamber. Ruler Hightower specifically appears to despise the Sovereign. After he leaves, Lord Viserys recognizes Daemon could be valuable. Later Daemon screws a prostitute, however he experiences issues wrapping up. She attempts to support him, focused on it being supplanted. The Lord pens the competition to stuffed grandstands, declaring the Sovereign is in the process of giving birth. Knight's Joust. A victor Baratheon requires the Lord's sister. Sir Criston Cole a novice dazzles. Daemon shows up in dark reinforcement and picks a rival, a Green Knight Sir Gawain Hightower. The ponies charge. Daemon takes out the pony rather making Hightower fall. Rhaenyra respects him. Ruler Hightower gets a message he passes to the Lord. Sovereign Aemma is having a breech birth and is shouting in torment. In the interim the jousts proceed. A few fights get exceptionally ridiculous and gladiatorial. Heads are crushed. Ladies and kids begin to look anxious. In the birthing room a maestra offers Viserys a decision. He consents to a crisis C segment. Daemon is in the last fight. Viserys kisses his better half's hand and says he cherishes her. She understands something is happening. She shouts in dread. Daemon is unhorsed and the two battle with weapons. Aemma drains out. Daemon loses to Cole, who then moves toward the princess for her approval. They grin at one another. A child is conceived yet the Sovereign is dead. The baby is named Balon, however kicks the bucket not long after birth. The Sovereign has a memorial service fire by the ocean. The Targaryens are miserable. Rhaenyra and Daemon share a second. She is miserable, she isn't male. Viserys looks paralyzed. A winged serpent is approached to fire the fire. Once more, the committee meets. Hightower says they need a progression plan. They are stressed over Daemon, hasty and brutal, who watches and tunes in from behind a screen. Hightower proposes Rhaenyra rather as beneficiary. Viserys won't pursue a decision. Ruler Corlys recommends his significant other, the Lord's sister. Hightower embraces his girl, Rhaenyra's house cleaner. He proposes she offer herself to the grieving Lord. Alicent brings a set of experiences book to see the Lord. He tinkers with a scale model of Ruler's Landing. Daemon is at a blowout, however watches and drinks. The party urges Daemon to talk. He calls Balon the main successor for a day. In the wake of finding out about the party, Viserys challenges Daemon later in the royal chamber. Viserys is angry. Daemon is disturbed not being the hand and can't stand Otto Hightower. The Lord orders his sibling back to Runnerstone right away. Viserys then meets Rhaenyra in a winged serpent room. He is sorry for pursuing for a child and says she can be an extraordinary sovereign. Later the board all swear faithfulness to the crown princess. Daemon readies his winged serpent Carfax. Rhaenyra reviews her dad cautioning her of a colder time of year coming from now on, an off-the-record piece of information she should convey. Daemon takes off.